Our innovation is about flattening the hyperpeak by convincing schools and universities to stagger the beginning and end times of their courses. We did this with a very intense effort of stakeholder outreach and cooperation. Now you might ask, what is so special about that? Well, we would say two things. First of all, the fact that this was a joint effort of all the public transport operators in the Netherlands, led and coordinated by Keolis. And secondly, the fact that we worked on multiple levels. The national level with ministries, representative bodies of the different types of education and the student unions. The regional level with our PTAs and others. And finally, the local level where we worked directly with schools and universities themselves. All of us know how expensive it can be to produce public transport in the peak periods. Most operations of Keolis in the world will have buses or trams, metros or trains and staff that we only use for a few trips a day, or in some cases even just one trip a day. Of course, this is not very efficient and we can do better. If we succeed in flattening the demand curves and having lesser peaks, of course it means that we can save money. But even more important, we can free up means and reinvest in a better offer of public transport throughout the day and throughout the week. Also, less overcrowding will mean more comfort for our passengers and also potentially less disruptions. All this results in a better quality of public transport and a more efficient provision of public transport. So all in all, a win-win for all concerned. We feel it should certainly be possible for you to copy our innovation to your Keolis network. However, hyperpeak mitigation is not easy, so we have a few tips for you. The first one would be to start by building strong personal relationships with stakeholders in the sector of education. Once you've done that, it's really important you convince them of the huge benefits of hyperpeak mitigation, also for them. And after that has happened, it should be possible for you to build broad coalitions to tackle the hyperpeak problem. A few last tips though, this is not a matter of one size fits all, so we feel you should always adapt to the local circumstances and the local conditions. I think it's good also to brace yourself for a little disappointment from time to time. Don't give up, just focus on the success stories. And then finally, you can always quote us, of course, as a reference and as proof that hyperpeak mitigation can be done. Okay, good luck to you. We at Keolis Netherlands are very proud. Proud that the peaks are now a little bit flatter than what they used to be. Also proud that it's become totally normal for the sectors of public transport and education to consult each other and to coordinate with each other on all levels. Also proud to have contributed to a smarter society, smarter cities and smarter territories. And finally, also very happy that we can serve as an example for this development worldwide.